Hello, my name is Jerry Cherry. Welcome to my channel. My mission is to help guitar players and bass players improve their playing and take the necessary steps to become successful. In my previous video, I showed you how to create a drum track using EasyDrummer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to record a bass track using the Ampeg SVT-VR plugin from Universal Audio. So in a minute, I'm going to plug my bass straight into the Apollo Twin interface. Because it has Unison technology, it's like I'm plugging my bass straight into the input of an amp. In this case, it's the Ampeg SVT-VR Classic. Now let's choose a bass sound from the Unison inputs. Okay. So if you click right here, we have the Ampeg SVT, and looks great. Sounds amazing. You have different presets you can go into, choose different sounds here. You could adjust the volume, treble, bass, just like you would a regular SVT head. You have an effects rack here. We could adjust input gain, power soak, different model cabinet configurations. That's really cool. But we have a good sound already set up right here with that one. And so I totally recommend listening with speakers, because you're really not going to hear the bass too good on your iPhone. One more thing I want to show you real quick is on this console right here, you have these little two buttons here. One's UAD monitor and one's UAD record. It's in monitor mode right now, so that none of the inserts will actually be recorded. Just the sound will be recorded to Pro Tools. If you had it in record mode, it would record all the inserts too, which are all of these things right here. Like I have a compressor right here, and there's also a reverb in the inserts. Now none of these will be recorded. I could play with them and have them monitored. Like I'm not using reverb anyway, but the compressor I'm using. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a little bass sound going. If you enjoy this video, please tap the like button, hammer on the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. Thank you. All right, now let's set some levels here. We have our amp right here, right? Now, this is all happening in the console before it even hits Pro Tools. So it's like we're plugging into a real amp right here, into this SVT. So we're, the volume and all the tone knobs all get sent right to the input here. So we want to make sure that I'm getting a strong signal going to the input. And right there about -6. Actually, you can't really see it too good because I'm in the way here, right? So I'm just going to close myself off real quick. So you see that channel 1 input sitting about -6. That's a pretty good strong signal. All right, so we got that going. Now one other thing that we want to look at here is in my inserts here, I have this compressor. Now it's not going to tape, but I'm actually, using it. I'm hearing it. So if it was off, I'm still hitting -6. Turn it on, activate it. It's a very mild compression, but I still have the same levels. I got a good input going here, and I would adjust the output to match, so I have the same volume. So it's not, two different volumes here. We'll build the track. Come over here, and we will open up a new track. One mono audio track, and we're going to call it bass. Now, one thing we have to check first is check our ends, our input. Right now, we have to make sure that it's on the left input mono, right? It's set to right, which is 1 and 2. We want to make sure it's on 1 because I'm coming into 1. Otherwise, we won't get any signal. Okay, so now we got signal. Now, the universal audio interface sends a good signal. I don't have to do any adjustments. It pretty much sends the perfect input level right into Pro Tools. So we'll leave it at that for right now. And by the way, I already have a drum track already set up with Easy Drummer that I created. First thing we want to do is get a good level so that I'm comfortable playing. We want to get a good mix between the click track, the drums, and my bass. So let's go ahead and give it a play and play along with it. And if you have to make any adjustments, I could come right over here and I could adjust the level of the click, the bass, and my instrument track, which is the drums, right there. Okay, so we could do that. See what it sounds like. Pretty happy with it. I mean, I could hear everything really clear. Now, I'm happy with it. I'm going to click over to the edit window. See, my bass track is right here. I already have the click is set up for 2 measures before the end. So we're going to go ahead and enable that to record. That's enabled. All right, let's lay down a track. See if we can get this in one take. Alright. Let's see what that sounds like. Put the bass down. And first thing I have to make sure that I do is go back over to the mix. I'm going to lower this, otherwise it's going to be blaring loud with this mix that I have. So I know I'm going to put it right to about 20 dBs. We'll see what it sounds like from there. And we can play from either window, it doesn't matter. Take out the click. Okay. And then we have a bass track. Pretty cool, sounds good. A decent size. And what we can do is we'll go over here back to our mix window. And one cool thing I could do with this is, you could add plugins, EQ. Just a couple things I'd like to do quickly with this is once it's playing, you can go in here and I'll add this plugin, FabFilter Pro. Oh, it doesn't like when I do it when I open it up while it's playing. So I'll, I'll add this into a low cut. So with a 18 dB cut curve here, and look what you can do. You can cut all the bass out if you want. You don't want to do that, but you can cut out the real low frequencies that you don't really need, that just kind of mud up the mix. I mean, you want to spend some time with this, and you don't want to obviously cut out too much lows, but for now I'm just going to cut out like and 26 at 26 hertz. You can also see, this little graph right here. That's pretty much a lot of the meat and potatoes of this mix of the bass. And everything on the outside line is kind of like some of the stuff that you don't really need, I suppose. Some of the overtones, I think. So we're just going to go with that just for right now. Now, another thing I like to do is open up a compressor. Just one of my generic compressors that I like to go to is the UA. It's not really generic. One of my go-to. It's this UA 1176 Legacy. And let's pull up a default, like a gentle bass comp. And it's kind of pegging pretty hard right now, so I'm going to back off on the inputs until it's about -3 generally, something like that, almost 3. I'm just doing a very quick demo of this right now. I'll bypass it. Okay, so I need to go up a little bit more because this compressor lowered the volume. When I lowered the input there, I could turn it up. I could do what I want with it, really. I like to match them up. Okay, so we have some compression, we have some EQ. I mean, how long did it take? 5 minutes to do that? Just a very quick, rough, easy way to get started recording some bass. And that's it. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. I'm using the Universal Audio Apollo Twin quad-core Thunderbolt audio interface. It comes with some really great plugins. If you're interested, I put a link in my description. Once again, if you found this video helpful, please tap the like button, hammer on the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. Thank you. I post a new video every Wednesday. I also go live every Saturday at 1 p.m., so please tune in. I'm in the process of recording some new music. In the next few videos, I'll be showing you how I record my guitars and vocals. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. And remember, be cool, be kind, and be cherry.